Get that going. I'm on your co-host, Monty, Giles, make some noise for me. And please, help me welcome your special guest host of the night. They have come to this mic so many times, and now they finally made their way to the top. Please give it up for the they, them, bringing some mayhem. Give it up for Walt! Sorry, I fucked up the intro. You deserve this. One more time.
Say something earlier.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right, I'm very excited to be here tonight. Thank you all for coming out. Give a hand for yourselves. Fuck yeah. It's Valentine's Day, and while everyone else is having candlelit dinners and spicing up their marriage, you all decided to be here with us, and that's wonderful. I know, that's sappy. All right, has anybody...
I was thinking more sad than sappy, honestly.
Oh, shit. Has anyone here been to the show before? Yeah. All right. Is there anyone who's never been to Basic City before? Woo! All right, we got some newbies. What's your name? David. I like your mustache, David. Do you want some candy? Sure. There you go.
Feed your mustache, David.
Absolutely. Have you haven't been to Basic City before? I'll go ahead and give you the rundown just so you know what's up. All right, so we're gonna have comics come up. They're gonna do their 5 minutes. We're gonna do the best that we can to ruin that 5 minutes. We've got a soundboard going, so Monty, will you play sample?
Have you ever been swallowed up?
They're important questions. For all the comics, when you have 1 minute remaining, you will hear...
Shit.
1 minute remaining.
Beautiful. Alrighty. Basically, we're gonna get started here in a few minutes. If you're in the crowd and you think of something funny or mean, either or, you can send that comment to the Basic City Instagram. It's at Basic City Comedy, and we'll read them out loud on stage. And let's see. Oh yes, we have a wonderful new edition of Comedy Underground magazine. It's got some good stuff in here, so if you want a volume, look around and they will be hanging out for you.
Do you like Care Bear fan fiction? That's in chapter 2.
There are chapters?
Pages. I don't read a lot.
What would your self-insert Care Bear name be?
I'd be Bottom Bear.
Yeah, that's accurate.
I don't have any arms or legs.
All right, we're gonna get the show started, but in Basic City tradition, we're gonna start off with a lovely, lovely little motivation for your host here. So on the count of 3, can I get a big fuck you, Monty? 1, 2, 3.
Fuck you, Monty!
Nice. Excellent. And 1 for me on the count of 3. Fuck you, Roz. 1, 2, 3.
Fuck you, Roz!
Beautiful. All right, we're gonna get it started. Are y'all ready for your first comic? He is loud, he is tall, and he is hilarious. Give it up for Will Miner. So next up, we're gonna have Larry Volz.
My voice is fucked up for a reason. I had a stroke about 7 months ago. But hey, I tell you, I think it's still not as bad as that guy in the drive-thru at Taco Bell. Okay, well, that's it for me, folks. Shit, where am I going? All right, well.
I feel like you had a stroke of
I
genius.
know, right?
with that joke.
That's right. Oh, geez, all right. Well, all right, I gotta pull out the big guns. As if I had big guns. All right. A stroke is an ass kicker, and it kicked my ass, but I tried to look on the bright side, you know. I got, my right side was paralyzed, but I'm left-handed. Now, thank you. I thank God for you. Could you just run around the room really fast so it sounds like a lot of people laughing? That'd be awesome.
After that stroke, I'm surprised you still believe in God.
And they don't have no award for that.
Okay. All right. The good thing about stroke is you've got one arm dangling. My gait is fucked up, and of course I talk kind of a mess. So you put that together, you come up with one badass zombie impression. All right, it's coming together. All right. Well, now I didn't want to talk about stroke all night, as uplifting and fun as it is. What I'm really fascinated with is the other side of AI.
What a pivot. What the fuck?
Oh no, because you got artificial intelligence and artificial stupidity. And nobody's talking about artificial stupidity. And there's a lot of it, right? You know, one website's telling me I have to prove who I am to pay my electric bill. If you want to pay my electric bill, I'm okay with identity theft, right? You know, and you know, what I was thinking about, AI is not used in dating properly. Not the AI filters. Everybody uses the AI filters. In fact, every decade, they use a little more filter. So by the time you're my age, it's just a flush colored blur for a photo, right? But, okay, I thought I'll have AI write an introduction to the woman I was attracted to. Funny thing is, she answered me.
Really?
She said you wrote me back, and it's a pretty good letter. So I was on a roll, so I used AI again, and she kept writing back. After a while, I realized she's doing the same thing. Last I heard, her AI and my AI were on vacation in Turks and Caicos. All right, well, that's all I've got for me. How much am I?
Yeah?
You got a lot of more time left. You want to go?
Shit.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, I have a question. So ever since the stroke, is everything downstairs
yes.
good?
Yes.
Look how proud he was when he said that shit. He said, hey, baby boy, don't you ask me that shit, bro. He's like, I'm here like.
I'll tell you, when I'm having some quality time.
He's getting real close to us.
Wait, you call it quality time? A little QT for me.
Stroking, one can say.
Well, you know, you can call it a Yankee. It's like a quickie, but you do it with anyway.
Or you can call it a good stroke.
Taking notes. Well, you know, with this stroke, you try and move an arm and like you handle the clutch.
Right.
You try to move one thing and something else happens.
You try to beat your dick, your finger ends up in your butt.
No, man, my leg sticks and shakes like a dog when you rub in his belly.
Okay, another question. How long after the stroke did it take for you to be like, all right, enough time's passed, I can rub one out?
What?
Masturbation.
Yeah. How long after your stroke did you decide to beat it?
No, I was still in the hospital.
Yeah, about 5 minutes after I woke up, I was like, well, the nurse is gone.
I don't have to change these sheets.
I got nothing else to do. What the hell?
Well, the nurse is back.
All right.
Wait, no, I found out so much about you before this. So I heard you were a magician.
I was.
Do you have any magic now?
I can make expectations of laughter disappear. I'll come prepared next time. No, but that.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
I'm like, hey, what's up, since you're pretty, soon as you came in the door, I just wanna chill,
Let's give it on, Larry.
money introduced it to my store.
Hell yeah, man.
Gosh, you totally almost knocked this guy over.
Oh, no, absolutely. It's okay. He almost grabbed my dick. It's all fun and games until gravity gets the better of you. All right, friends, y'all having a good time? All right, enemies. Are you guys having a good time too? Yeah. Oh, you all think you're my friend. That's cute. Okay, I love it. I love that energy.
Make sure to send your comments into Basic City Comedy. Basic City Comedy.
Absolutely. Alrighty, your next comic coming to the stage. She is very funny. She just did her first ever host set last night at Ipanema. Definitely keep an eye out for her. Let's get Grace Moyer up here. Big City.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Quick question for Larry. What?
Are you single? Do you still have a disability check?
Yeah, Monty already asked all the tough questions for me. You're like, we know his dick works. Now let's set him up with Grace.
Not usually I don't do this, but
I'll put the bow on it.
Fuck yeah, Larry. You don't even know how spot on that shit is.
Oh God, I was gonna ask what smoke shop you bought your pants at.
I googled hippie pants and this is what I
Yeah, we can tell.
He meant the right jeans, but you know the stroke. He typed something else.
they have the Basic City logo on them, by the way.
do that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
What are you, their merch rep? How the fuck? Did you sponsor him?
He just listened to Grateful Dead for the first time like 2 weeks ago. Anyways, guys, the other night I went to the DMV to get my license renewed. I'm talking about my dyke license at the Department of Munching Vagina. Cause like, I'm bi, but I just feel bad saying dyke if I haven't eaten pussy in a while. You know?
Have you ever been swallowed up?
I gotta pay the pink tax. I gotta pay the whole toll. I gotta lick at her ticket. That's my favorite sound. Anyway.
Have you ever been swallowed up?
But you know, I'm a big fan of the art form of eating pussy. You know, offering to go down on me is like offering me free weed. I'm not gonna say no to that, but
Would you like some free weed?
I would love free weed. That's all, thank you. But yeah, I remember like there was this one time where I could feel this guy's teeth like bumping and scratching. I was like, how am I complaining about toothy head as a girl? I didn't think that was possible. It felt like, have you guys ever seen those videos where a man will do like a period pain simulator?
Yeah.
And he's always like, oh my God, I had no idea how much pain you guys have to endure. I understand the plight of women and I'm gonna respect you now. Yeah, that was me, except I got one toothy blowjob and now I'm a men's rights activist.
How do you do that? How do you introduce teeth when you're eating pussy? Like, did you watch that tutorial video, but it was just bobbing for apples?
It's an intuition thing.
Yeah, I don't know how physically that was even possible.
Your
but
intuition
somehow
should be to know to not bite the labia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's exactly what the inside of my brain feels like every time I'm up here. I'm like, you've written jokes. No, I haven't.
Grace, are you single?
I am. I'm very single. Yep. I just happen to dress like this.
What, like you convinced Dorothy to steal some shoes?
I know. I look like an American Girl doll with daddy issues.
You and Roz look like y'all perform different types of magic.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about virtual appointments?
Good.
I think they've gone too far. You know, they're great for some stuff. I love going to therapy in bed. But I gotta draw the line at virtual gynecologist. Cause like, what does that mean? You know, how does that work? Am I just supposed to describe it to them? And they have to take my word for it? Or am I expected to show whole on camera? But I'm paying them? Something's smelling a little fishy. How much time do I have?
A minute. Oh, speaking of which.
1 minute remaining.
It's hard when you run out of the stuff, right?
I have stuff, I just, you know.
Why did your voice get so much more sultry?
It's kind of hard when you're lonely.
Drop the spoken word album.
Dude, he has built-in ASMR voice.
I feel like this whole mic is just like humiliation ASMR. Cool. Anyways, I'll leave you guys with this. I want it to be known that I'm not a feminist. I hate how there's this misconception that feminists are all just angry, gay man-haters.
Wrong.
Because really they're just people who believe in equality. And I am an angry, gay man-hater. Thanks, guys.
Give it up for Grace Moyer. All right, let's see. Who do we have up next? Okay, I do not know this comic, but I have a feeling he is going to serve you realness and possibly cunt. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get Walt Barber up here. Everybody give it up for Walt.
All right, you have 3 minutes left. Go ahead.
It's Valentine's Day, which is another day. My lady has been out of town for a while.
Is that what you call it?
You go
girlfriend
out.
lives in Canada.
The first time a wife has ever gone out for a pack of cigarettes.
No, guys, she goes to another school. You don't know her.
His fake girlfriend is still underage.
I know the name like Walt. Is your full
It's an odd name.
Is your full name Walter?
It is.
But you went by Walt.
Well, I didn't go by. My mama called me that, so.
But you know, you don't have to do everything your mama did.
No, definitely not. No, my full name is John Walter Barber, which is about the most boring name that I think you can come up with. So.
Dear Mr. White Man.
John Walter Barber sounds like the name of a statue that we would have torn down into.
That's right. No, what's actually kind of weird is that my family, half my family is from Texas. And I was down there recently talking to my
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Texas is wild, dude. You can go down to Texas with no intention to buy a gun or anything, and you might find that you have an uncle down there that would really like to give you one. And so you come back with one, regardless of whether you pay for it or not. I found that shit in the back of my trunk when I drove home. I was like, Uncle, but what the fuck, dude? Like, I didn't want this. I didn't need this. I got one of my own. And now I got two. So, I mean, Texas is wild, dude. No, but I found out on that topic. I found out
On free guns or
on the racism part. I found out on the racism part of the commentary.
Go for it.
I found out recently that I was asking my Texan grandmother. She's 93 years old, and I was asking her about where did we come from? You know, what's our heritage? White, obviously, but where from? And she told me, she was like, we are 10th generation Texan. Which was fucking wild to me. But then she told me that the way that we got our last name was a fuck up during the Civil War. Because actually, somebody got separated. My last name is Barber, B-A-R-B-E-R, but it was B-A-R-B-O-U-R. It was, it sounds French, but I don't think it was. And they got separated, and one of them had to fight for the Union. Which was...
Oh, how horrible.
Which was really sad on my part. It was a depressing moment with me and my grandmother, recognizing that we fought for all the right things.
Who's laughing in front like? That's how I feel too, buddy. You're sad that they fought for the Union?
No, I was joking.
Haven't you ever heard of a joke, Roz? Ever tried comedy, Roz?
You could have said it.
Haven't you ever heard of states' rights, Roz? Haven't you ever heard of northern aggression? I'm just a white man.
I'll tip my hat to that.
Ew, you do look like you say howdy, ma'am.
If I'm in the right place, man, I'll say what I need to. You know.
What, Victoria's Secret?
Well, I was just down in Austin, Texas, man, and it's the only place in the world that I've ever found that you can go to a honky-tonk dance that's full of nothing but white people, and then go immediately down to 6th Street and go to a club that's full of nothing but black people. It's a beautiful thing.
Segregation?
They do keep the...
Woo! Everything's pure. I can tell who I can talk to.
They make sure to keep the whites on that side of the highway, you know. They stay down in East Austin. They keep them all down that way. This is great.
Yeah, you brought us into real good territory.
I'm on some kind of ice.
Let's talk about redlining for a minute.
Dude, like fucking gerrymandering, that kind of thing. Let's talk about Valentine's Day. My girl is actually out of town. She's out in California for about 3 months. So.
Out old California land.
Yeah, she's doing some stuff out there. And so it means I'm home alone for the first time in like 6 years.
You better go somewhere and beat your meat.
Goddamn right. And for a while, I beat my meat like I was doing while she was still at home, which means, we whatever you got to do that with. I'm not going to judge anybody, but you got that in a spot when she leaves the house, you pull it out, and then you put it back really good. You know what I mean? Like you hide it again.
Your dick? What are you talking about?
I never pull it.
And you tuck it to the top of your shorts so they can't see you hard.
You tuck it up, man. You tuck it away. But after like 2 weeks, like I realized, like, oh wait a second, she's not going to sneak up on me.
It took you 2 weeks?
It's ingrained behavior.
You're just like sneaking around an empty house.
I was sneaking around my own fucking house, hiding my own lube and toilet paper and shit. It was crazy. And then I realized, like, oh wait, I can just hang out. But it still makes me nervous that like the neighbors might like pop through the window just every once in a while.
What? Like you have a pie on the windowsill or some shit? What are you talking about?
I got like an invite only sign.
Are
on the
you
window,
beating
but-
your dick in your kitchen? Like, you can still be in your
spice
bedroom.
things up as you can.
I also like how you say it, that she's not home, as if you're like jerking off so loud. Just moaning by yourself.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing. Normally when she's home, you gotta be silent about it, you know?
What is she
You gotta,
gonna
like,
do if
pretend
she
like you're
catches
showering
you beating your dick?
What's that? Sorry?
What is she gonna do to you if she catches
Yeah,
you?
she just walks in the room and all you hear is, Walt, what are you doing?
That's my job!
That's my dick!
What's up, man?
Little Walt,
Just
you
get grown up.
Damn, that's crazy. You've never like,
No, I try and hide
you've never
for a second.
mutually masturbated with your partner?
Oh, of course we have. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, like, it's an ingrained habit. You know, you keep.
He likes being sneaky.
But
Now
y'all,
this way's
y'all
not
together.
home,
Y'all
he's
together,
on
right?
No, we're just business partners.
Oh, you're business partners. Business partners. Yeah.
We're
All right,
polycule.
cool.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't want to pry into y'all's private lives like that. I wouldn't presume to do that.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
like we're not prying into yours.
I don't want to come back.
You're really off base.
I can't, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to y'all.
Grayson,
I appreciate y'all for hosting. You know. How much time I got? You want me to tell a story? I got a story.
Okay, good, cool. When you want a story?
Listen, I used to live in West Africa, believe it or not. Because I know I don't look the part. Stood the fuck out there.
You totally look like you're someone who bust your way into West Africa, dude.
Dude, did y'all think I could blend in? I thought I could blend in over there, man. I thought I could blend in, but then I found I couldn't move my hips in the right way. That gave it away immediately, you know? I learned how to move my hips after that, though. But I used to go out with...
Show us.
Yeah,
One minute remaining.
Dance for us!
Go Volz. Go Volz. Yeah.
Dude, y'all got to give me like a beat, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you want a beat? Okay.
No.
You look like you're walking over homeless people.
Like, you were sleeping right there?
You guys listen to what?
I said, no, like, you were sleeping right there?
I'm the homeless person. Here, dance to this.
But hold on, I do have a story.
Racist.
Have that. So, my girl Laura, who's from
1 minute remaining.
She's from Minnesota. She's about 6 feet tall, white girl.
Oh, you do look like a Fargo character. Fuck.
I got King of the Hill last time I was here, which is fair enough. And I used to go out dancing with Laura, platonic friend, and our little Chinese friend Jerry. I don't think that was his real name, but he was. He was a little Chinese guy. He was the translator for the Chinese diplomatic relations in West Africa. He was a bad little dude. And we used to go out to the clubs and dance. And Jerry had this like charisma about him, so he'd pick up ladies all the time. And one
You
day-
and him fucked, right? That's where this is going.
Sorry?
He had this charisma about him. He was a bad little guy. He went out clubbing. One thing leads to another.
And so we fucked.
You're hiding the fact that you're masturbating in his bathroom. It's true.
Nah, but he had his kids down. Nah, we used to go out to the club, and Jerry one day picked up this Ghanaian lady who had who was a big lady, like I said. But
Big how?
she had a big old ass. You could fill that ass with helium and floated a midget from like here to Kansas, man.
Whoa!
What does that mean?
That's the weirdest way to describe it.
It was impressive.
I love
impressive.
how you talking about an ass still somehow involves another man.
No, not his ass. I mean, you know.
Are you talking about Will?
Yeah, where's Will at? Was that you? Nah, so one day we're out and Jerry picks up this lady, takes her home.
Sorry, Windows is updating.
And next day we link up and I'm like, yo, Jerry, what the fuck happened, man? You looked like, you know, we all having a good time. And he was like, oh, Mr. Walter, a very good time, very nice lady. The only problem was, the ass was so big that my penis could not fit.
Have you ever been swallowed up?
And he wasn't even bullshitting. I'm not kidding, he wasn't even bullshitting.
How do you know?
You went in right after him.
Because I've seen the ass that he was trying to go in. I haven't seen Jerry's penis, but I did see him in a Speedo in a what are those, shower, like a swimming cap, you know? He had swag there.
You totally saw his penis.
It's a long fucking minute.
Any other questions?
No, there wasn't
listening, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you all very much.
In existence. That was awesome. All right, before we get going, is Nadine Donaghy here? Still missing? That's all right. All right, your next comic is in theme. They're actually matching one of the dogs that was here earlier, which I think was on purpose. They are funny, they are wonderful, you guys are gonna love them. Let's give it up for Tara.
You dance better than Walt.
Thank you.
That's true.
Right.
What the fuck is up? It's Valentine's Day and we're all here. I feel like that's doing good. I guess I want to try some new stuff because this is a great place to do it, I feel like. So, I am a child of divorce. I come from a broken home. Anyone else? Hell yeah, see y'all later in group therapy. And when I was a kid in elementary school, they had a club for us young kids of divorce.
Oh my god.
Called the Banana Splits Club. And at the end of the year...
Is it because your bananas split?
Because our parents don't love each other anymore.
I was in the same kind of club too when I was a kid, but it was just called CPS.
Yeah.
That tracks.
I'm telling Sherry you said that.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm really going with this, but at the end of the year, they got all his kids of divorce real banana splits to celebrate the summer. And I mean, what's better, having a banana split or having parents that love each other, right?
I remember you was conflicted.
Wait, so like what would you guys do in this club? Would you just like cry or
Play board
try and like
games.
parent trap?
Like play board games and talk to counselors and stuff.
Like sorry?
Would you put on blindfolds and pin the blame on the adult?
No, I mean, it's always the kids' fault when parents get divorced, right?
Swing and a miss.
Okay, cool. So I would never take a yoga class from a white person. Personally, as an Indian, I would never do that.
Fair.
Like, how do you train for 300 hours and still not know what namaste means at the end of that? Like, they're like, yeah, it means my soul acknowledges and respects your soul. It really just means hello. They make you stretch for like an hour and a half and they're like, all right, everybody, hello. It's like, okay, Rebecca.
Is the hands and the namaste like an equivalent to someone tipping their hat and saying howdy?
Sure. Sure.
I can relate.
Sick.
Yeah. What other new stuff do I have? So in 2020, I took testosterone for a while because I'm non-binary and I wanted to, do that. And then about 6 months in, the doctors were like, yeah, you can kind of start to expect that you'll look like your closest male relative. And I was like, oh. I think I'm good, actually. I think I'll pass.
Which relative turned you off?
My ugly brother, like you. Like this guy's an incel, he's a mail order bride, like, I'm not trying to be that.
Well, I don't think that's built in with the testosterone.
I don't know. I was like, what is the most fuckable version of me? And then like, let's work from there. And this is what I came up with. This is what I came up with. I'm bi, and when people ask me, when I say bi, people are like, Tara, do you mean you're bisexual, bilingual, or bipolar? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I am.
Is that like being on both seats of the tandem bicycle?
In what way?
How can you be on both seats of a tandem bicycle, Walter? Please explain that to me.
When you got half as fat as Will Miners. I use they, them pronouns because I want you to be as confused about my gender as I am. So like, let's spread that around.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I actually didn't hear you.
You didn't hear me?
No, I am sorry.
He's confused, that's the goal.
That's the goal.
I just want to make that.
Okay, I'll tell one more new one that'll work out. So...
He just said I'm being genuine.
I was like, damn it, I'm being genuine, actually.
I'm done, bitch! Oh my god. I'll tell you all the story about the town where I got called the N-word at work. Which is, it's cool when like you can tell someone's racist, but also just like they genuinely don't see color.
Go ahead.
It's a little place called Stanton, Virginia, off of 81. Really cool town, and I was working for the Democratic Party there. And growing up in Northern Virginia, I did get called the N-word, but they always put sand in front of it, which I feel like is a little more accurate. You can catch me on a camel. But in Stanton, this is so hard.
You got this, you got this. Don't sweat it, you got it.
I was trapped in a premise.
So in the Stanton Democratic Party office, they have a poster of Obama next to their Confederate flags.
Obama!
Which I think is very slay. And the kind of the last straw for me was on election night, one too many cocktails were flowing of the Molotov variety. Yeah, we got firebombed on election night 2016, which was very cool and fun.
Wrong.
Yeah. All right, I think that's all I got. Thank you.
I said give it up for Tara. Thank you. All right, next up we have someone who I haven't seen at Basic City before, but I'm sure they are going to be lovely. So everybody, please be so loud for Danica Marie.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm actually out here visiting from Olympia, Washington. I don't know if you guys know things about Olympia, Washington, but I woke up one morning with a really bad vertigo, and I went to the doctor, and they were like, well, you have like these crystals in your ear, and they're like all jumbled around, and that's why you have vertigo. And I'm like, so you're telling me that I live in like a hippie town in the Pacific Northwest, and I can't go to work today because my crystals are out of alignment?
Honestly, I could tell you're from Washington State because you dress like Bella Swan from Twilight.
Music comes down. All right, I got Valentine's Day themed jokes. I'm really excited about it. I don't know if you guys have heard, the Czech version of to have your cake and eat it too is you want all of your wine, but also your wife drunk. I like it. Think about it. I've been thinking about that for Valentine's Day. I just want intimacy. So my plan is that I'm gonna take my partner and we're gonna go to the movie theater and I'm gonna buy a popcorn and I'm gonna cut a hole in the bottom of the bucket and then when he reaches in, I'm gonna stick my hand in and hold his hand.
That sounds like something you
No, me.
Why
You're
would you
gonna
not
put my hand in
just?
there.
Why would you not just hold his hand normal?
No, I gotta trick him. All right.
That's some Olympia, Washington shit.
Yeah. I took a bath the other day and I thought I'm gonna put some vinegar in there, you know, to
What are you, a potato?
Yeah. I'll put some vinegar in there to like, you know, make my skin all nice, and I'll put some Epsom salt in there. And then 20 minutes into my hot salt and vinegar bath, I'm like, I've gotten myself into a real pickle. You're very generous. Some generous chuckles. I had a friend who was like, you know, some people like they're optimists because they're, you know, religious and they think things are gonna work out. And she was like, you know, I don't even believe in God, but I just like I feel like I'm lucky. Like I think that things are just usually gonna work out in my favor. And I was like, is that maybe just generational wealth? All right. There's so much about me to make fun of. Alright, so I was...
Do you want us to start?
At any time.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't give you that library book back. My bad.
My,
You look like you write the dopest fanfic, dude.
Travis is laughing too hard.
You look like you keep a fursuit in your closet.
That's too exciting for me. My mom went to get a colonoscopy, and I was like, you know, that's good for her. I'm glad she's taking care of her health. I just wish that she would stop referring to it as butt stuff in public. Yeah. Just like, it sounds like you're telling me about your OnlyFans. I just don't, you know, we're to Quiznos. It's a lot. I am tired of men asking, do you like that? Or no. You like that? Yeah, you like that?
You said it like a man's never said that to you before. Unless it was like you like working at a Subway.
Sleeping only with men that are saying nothing.
I'm sick of men always asking me,
Have you ever been swallowed up?
I'll never get tired of that.
But I want it to be an open-ended question. I want him to ask, what do you like about that? No? No one else? No. All right.
I feel like you would send out like a Google form.
Questionnaire.
Yeah, afterwards.
On a scale of 1 to 5.
We're interested in your feedback.
On a scale of wet to dry.
Yeah, I've only got one more stupid joke left. So I was talking with a friend of mine about which animals are the sexiest. Fuck, I do have that fursuit. Shit. Yeah. Okay, so the criteria for sexy animals is that it's got to be sleek, muscular, and dangerous. And it must be all three of these things, because if you get only 2 out of 3, it's not good. This is why you could put, for example, on like a men's cologne, you could put a crocodile on that. You cannot put a box jellyfish, because it's not muscular. And also, box jellyfish, the cologne that says, ladies, I'm gonna need you to pee on me later.
Where is
This is also why, like, we got like Babes and like a muscle car. She's advertising it with like an anaconda draped on her shoulders, and she's not like holding a snapping turtle. It's not sleek.
I prefer box.
Just a box.
Box turtle, yeah.
Yeah, box turtle.
God, y'all talking to each other is weird. You look like Ross before they became non-binary.
That's actually really accurate, yeah. You look like I should like be offering you my coat.
I'm very feeble. Like in the 1800s and stuff, people
Oh,
died.
when you first arrived in Jamestown?
Yeah, with my ancestors who look just like me. But like people would die of like the damp or like, you know, I feel like that's shit I'm still gonna die of. Like, oh, the room was drafty and she died.
You're gonna get cholera?
Yeah. Accurate.
You look like your drag name would be Typhoid Mary.
Yeah, I got the goods, I can give it to you.
You look like the highlight of your day is eating yogurt.
Ooh, strawberry cheesecake.
You lick the lids.
There's no bisexual people that are lactose tolerant.
You look like the treasurer of your coven.
Oh, God, your fucking secretary. Oh, taking the notes. Meeting minutes, I send them out to the coven afterwards.
Now go for it, dude. You're doing great.
Well, that's actually all the jokes I had. So.
Oh, shit. Well, do a spell or something. Say one.
Oh, God. Now, I had one thing I was thinking about, which is that dare, like the, you know, dare to resist drugs and violence. Man, it was presenting me with hypotheticals that were never going to happen to me. Like, there was like, oh man, you know, like in your life, like a lot of people are gonna come up to you and they're gonna try to give you free drugs. And I'm like, what universe you live in? You're just like, these are the things you'd have to say no to if you weren't such a fucking dork. So like, I'm gonna go home for this dare training and like fantasize that I'm in a world where drugs were even an option for me. Like, quit flaunting your privilege, dare training. I will never have the opportunity to say no to drugs.
You do look like one of the actors in an anti-dare commercial. You're walking home and literal drugs comes up to you.
Just a baggie of dope just standing on the street. I'm like, no, thanks. Got book club later.
Ross has a joke about how they get offered free drugs all the time. So maybe if you were non-binary.
Don't try to convert them. They already have a coming. Calm down.
Yeah. My gender was the only thing holding me back, right?
This bitch doesn't get any drugs.
They're like, she's not already confusing enough to look at.
I got these tits doing nothing for me. Free drugs department. Nothing at all. Yeah.
Don't ask what you can do for your tits. Ask what your tits can do for you.
Cut your hair with your eyes closed.
Yeah, try curtain bangs. Really fun.
Oh yeah, that's an aggressive look. People in Olympia have the worst fucking haircuts. They have haircuts that look like they're designed to make you offended. Like just people on the street. I saw a guy who had like a ponytail from here back, and then from here forward, he'd like from like a line right here, he'd like shaved it bald, like shiny bald. Like, I'm furious. I don't know.
They're designed to make them offended.
If they're looking in a mirror, I mean, like, I guess the amount of the day that they have to look at them versus other people have to look at them, I guess they decided that it's worth it. But I would be so angry every time I looked at a mirror.
Ew, dude.
That's why you got your snazzy haircut.
If that's what your laugh sounds like, maybe keep it on the inside.
He laughed like the side character in your animated series.
I'm only laughing, so you should take
Rude. All right, that's all I got.
You did great. Yeah.
Everybody give it up for Danica! Hell yeah! If anyone sees a picture of her up here tonight, they're gonna think she just won the spelling bee. No, you killed it. That was fucking awesome. All right, next up is very special, our prodigal son finally returning. Everybody give it up for Nadine Donaghy. All right, big show check-in. How are we doing, y'all?
Good.
Oh, come on. How are we doing? Yeah, you have to That was beautiful. Thank you. All right, just so that you all know, last call is in like 20 to 30 minutes. So get your beers, keep hanging out. Let's see, who do we have next? Oh, lovely, just in time for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna throw some candy out before I introduce this guy. Here you go. Woo! Here you go. Yeah. Oh, none of you are catching it. There you go. Hell yeah, how about you guys? Oh, fuck it up. I'm just gonna nail it in the face. There you go. One more. Long shot. Oh, it bounced back at me. All right. Let's get your next comic up here, Richard Flowers. Get up, y'all. Woo! Richard. In the building. All right. I don't think Richard's here, you guys. All right. Well, Richard is sadly not with us today, but next up is a very lovely man. His wife is about to pop with the newborn baby. That was a weird setup. You should ask him all about it. Next up is Jacob McFadden. Give it up, y'all.
This is what a pro I am. I'm in the back. They said Kix Flowers is next. I said, nope. That's not happening. Unlike these idiots, I know a prank name when I hear one. Hello, everyone. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Just anyone say hi back. I mean, for what price. Hello. Hello. Wake the fuck up. I've been here for an hour and a half with no one saying a fucking word. Let's go, people. Wake up. Come on. Come on.
Hi.
Half of you are sitting with someone of the opposite sex. Either the whole audience is gay or you're on dates. Wake the fuck up. Let's go. Come on. But guys, you gotta be careful about romance. I got into romance and now my wife is fat and angry. I'm sorry, she's pregnant and beautiful.
To be fair, you're also fat and angry.
But I've been fat and angry. My wife used to be pleasant. She's still pleasant. I love my wife. It is true I'm about to have a kid. I already have a kid, so I'm not all that excited about it. Unless my wife is watching, then I'm very excited. Hey, don't laugh like that. That laugh was weird. I didn't like that. It felt like you were winding up to do something to me. Are you gonna hurt me? Are you gonna hurt me? Oh, thanks, man. I'll quit that. Being a dad's weird to do this shit though, because you catch me an hour before any show. You can see me like laying down with my son. Good night, moon. Good night, stars. Good night, air. Good night, noises everywhere. And then an hour after that, my dick don't work! Sort of a weird dichotomy, you guys know? I'm excited to be here tonight. I didn't know I'd get to follow Walt. I agree with Walt, segregation now, segregation forever. If you weren't here for Walt's set, that's gonna come off as weird. And if you were here for Walt's set, it was weird.
Comment from the crowd. Jacob looks like the guy who killed Gypsy Rose's mom.
Wow, you guys are doing comments from the crowd?
Oh my god, he does.
I didn't know that you guys were doing comments from the crowd, considering all the comments from the crowd that didn't get read.
Jacob, would you kill your wife's mom? She asked you to.
Absolutely, without a doubt. Not only would I do it, but I think her dad would put me in the will if I did. But she's a nice lady. We all love her. Silver, delete this. She searches everything I do looking for dirt on me. So Silver, seriously, delete this. Delete the whole show, actually. On behalf of everyone who's here, delete the whole show.
Comment from the crowd. His dick probably works on account of the baby.
Yup. All right. Hey, Sherlock Holmes, you're hired.
Comment from the crowd. Red pill Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay. Cool. I have a bunker in Hawaii. I hope you all appreciate me burning down that town to make room for it.
Hey, Jacob.
Yes.
Did anyone ever bully you with your last name, like turning it into something else?
Like what, Roz? Go ahead.
No,
and by the way, no one else helped. Just Roz. Roz, go ahead and say it.
I'm allowed to say it.
Roz, you're the only one who can say it in this room, so Roz, go ahead and say it. Actually, I changed my mind. Nadine can also say it. I would love to hear Nadine say it.
Nadine can say it for religious purposes.
Yeah, Nadine, pretend you're at one of your church rallies and go ahead and say it. What's my last name? Cowards. Every one of them. Cowards. Next time you think a gay person is brave, no, they're cowards. By the way, if you went to middle school with me, you would know me. I went by an old name back then, Jacob McFadden. Okay, it's my trauma. I'm allowed to say it, guys. I don't know if you know that. You go through 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, and college being called Jacob McFadden. Then you tell me I can't say it?
Yes.
But if I don't put the Mick in front of it, it is hateful. So as long as I call you a McFaggot for crying at a Disney movie, it's okay.
No.
And remember, they opened the door to that.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's true. I didn't ask you to step through, though.
Well, I'm going to step through. The door is named after me. We'll be right back. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed the scam that's being run on. You remember when we started the show and these guys were like, hey, everyone's going to do 5-minute sets? And then everyone's come up here and sucked a dick for 11 and a half minutes? I meant to start a timer when I came up here, but I forgot. But I was going to call them on their bullshit, guys. I was going to be accountable. I recently, so my wife is about 4 weeks away from having a kid, and she's getting big now, you know, and we went to the doctor last week, and the doctor said to her, I think you're at the point now I recommend that you guys don't have sex. And I said,
You better go somewhere and beat your meat.
I said, I don't like that. I would like a second opinion. And she said, okay, here's my other opinion. After you have the baby, I don't think you should have sex for another 6 weeks. So, well, this actually got worse for me. I should have just stuck with the original opinion. And I was thinking about it, and then last night my wife told me she had a wet dream about me. She said she woke up and she was so wet she thought her water broke. And I was eating ice cream on the couch, and I was like, shut the fuck up. Because there's nothing that can be done about this. All you're doing is telling me like, hey, guys, don't worry. This investment pays off in the next fiscal quarter. There is one lady, and it's the nerdiest lady who was on the stage tonight that understands how compound interest works in this crowd. All right, I have one thing. You know, it's Valentine's Day.
1 minute remaining.
Oh, thank you. That's not true, but well, thank you. I always try and give people advice on holidays, so I have advice. If it's Valentine's Day, it's not too late to save it. I know it's getting late at night, but if you are alone on Valentine's, this is for the men. I only care about men. I hate women. If you're a man and it's Valentine's Day, I have advice for you. If you want to save today.
But he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people.
Go home. Boil a quarter of a chicken breast, make some runny oatmeal, stuff that into a fleshlight and fuck it until it falls into your lap. And then just tell yourself that you got lucky at Cobra Cabana tonight. Weird laugh guy. I knew weird laugh guy would be the one that went along with that. I said, that's going to be the guy. As soon as you gave me that weird laugh guy, you want to help me out with the final joke?
What am I supposed to do?
All right, I'm going to need you to read this when I tell you, okay? So here, I'm going to give this to you. Make sure you can read it and pronounce it correctly or we're both going to jail. You're not going to read it? Oh, okay, you're going to read it, all right. So I have this is a real story. This happened to me a few days ago. I got a buddy, and I don't want to brag, but he's black. And we're actually friends. I had him sign an affidavit to prove it in case I'm ever called for something. And I was going to help him move a couch. And we had this thing where every week we send each other like a random, like stupid fact we learned, right? And so on Sunday we're setting up this couch swap thing. And he's like, hey, before we hang up, he says, Jacob, what's your random fact for the week? Like, what'd you learn this week? You know, it's Black History Month. What'd you learn this week? And the problem is, I did learn something. I had something ready. But I was going to text it to him like we always do. And now we're on the phone. So I had to say it out loud. And I had to tell him that this week, what I learned is that
Niger and Nigeria
are different countries.
Good job.
I thought I hit a button. I was like, when do we get that?
Those are different countries. And I didn't know how to pronounce it. But I've learned since then, you just have to leave off the hard R. Okay, everybody, I have been Jacob McFadden, and this has been 7 3/4 minutes. Thank you. Good night. Just so everyone's aware, that's called bringing a little energy to the show.
Absolutely.
Just bring a little energy, it goes better. William.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Walt.
Yeah. Well, speaking of just a little bit, our next comic is just a little bit insane. I think you guys will hopefully enjoy him. Let's get up on stage, Bryan Fontaine.
Ready, Bryan Fontaine is one of the best comics in the city.
Jacob's great-grandfather at Ellis Island. That's the first time that they got called a McFadden.
Not cool, man, not cool.
Who's this McFadden that's trying to get in the USA?
The audience is yelling at you, Bryan.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Come on,
Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Hey guys, Bryan is here with a girl tonight, so everyone will be cool during a set.
Ventured a
No, Ross, he's trying to show off to a girl he's with, so be cool.
Ventured a
Monty, for real, he's trying to show off to the girl, so don't interrupt, be cool.
I'm just enjoying this strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, let's all enjoy strawberry shortcake popsicle and be cool for Bryan who's showing off to a girl.
I ventured a...
This dude said he's going to eat my shit before the show started. I don't know what that means, but
He
be
did
cool.
yell that from the parking lot.
He yelled it a couple times. He said, I'm going to eat your shit, Jacob McFadden.
I'm going to eat your shit?
He said he was going to eat your ass alive.
Yeah, I'm going to eat your ass alive.
Well, I've got a very low-fiber diet, so I hope you're ready for a big meal.
I ventured a new relationship.
See, I told you guys, he's on a date tonight, so we've got to cool.
Alright, I'm gonna have to get used to sleeping in the same bed as somebody.
When? Tonight?
Every
Guys, be quiet. He's trying to sleep in the same bed as somebody tonight.
Almost every fucking night. And, you know, this is actually where the term cold feet comes from. You know, somebody's got cold feet. So, back in the day, there was a prince. He was about to wed a lady, and she would always pull the blankets over just so that his feet were hanging out.
Wrong.
And he would get cold feet.
Wrong.
What was the prince's name?
Prince
Wrong.
Harry. And
If he was hairy, wouldn't his feet be warm?
And his feet were cold, and he said to himself, you know, I can fix this. So he chopped off the lady's feet.
Why did he chop off her feet?
He chopped off her feet because she kept...
What did that make him
pulling?
Yeah, when she had shorter legs, she let the blanket go over, obviously. Come
Now
on.
I've got more blankets.
Bryan's nothing if not a professional storyteller.
Less feet, more blanket for my feet.
Yeah, perfect sense, man. Perfect
That's what the
sense.
prince said to himself. And,
Don't
you
come
know,
over here.
I hope his date knows she's about to marry a problem solver.
Guys, no. I would never do that. I would never chop off my girlfriend's feet.
That's because he's got weak arms. He would saw them.
Whose feet would you chop off?
I would never chop off my girlfriend's feet. That prince is a fucking asshole. I would never do that. What else would I have sex with while she's sleeping?
Nice try.
What? What was the transition there? I would never chop off her feet. What else would I have sex with while she's sleeping?
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, that's the joke. That's the bit, baby.
Oh, okay.
Come on, stop.
Just in case you're here dating Bryan Fontaine tonight, to make it totally clear,
Stop.
your feet will stay attached to your body. He's gonna fuck a different part of you while you're asleep.
No,
that's what I heard. That's what he said.
No.
Silver, play the tape back.
Jacob, come on.
I'm sorry.
You know me, buddy. You know
I
me.
do. We went out for the drinks, and you told me that you only fuck off body parts that are still on.
Come on, Jacob.
Then you chop them off, so the evidence stays with you.
Stop. You know. Come come on. I would never have sex with a
Woman.
with her feet.
Coming from the crowd, Bryan looks like a sticky bandit from Home Alone.
Bryan looks like a guy who gets banned from sticky rice. Well, in fairness to sticky rice, the bathroom is downstairs. You don't want Bryan hanging out downstairs.
He keeps trying to go into the kitchen to piss.
Talk to my friend here.
Oh, are you calling her your friend now? Okay, I guess tonight's not going well.
Sir, you believe me, right? I would never have sex with my girlfriend's feet, especially if she was sleeping. You believe me? Okay, good.
Damn, brother, you're really eating Jacob's ass right now.
I'll fuck his feet too.
Bryan's sex sounds like he's reading a transcript of Chris Hansen's text.
Are you feet fucker 92? I'd like you to fuck my feet. My feet are in the back, I'll go get them.
What else?
I'll be down in a minute, I just have to get my prosthetics.
Guys,
what's this button?
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Oh, okay.
my girlfriend made me a necklace.
Pearl or?
It's a rose quartz.
It was a flea collar?
It was a flea collar. Shut up.
Come on, those are fitted. He can't wear anything fitted. He can't afford it.
Shut up.
It shocks him every time.
Everybody shut the fuck up. It's rose quartz. It's a love stone. Right? But I find that it's just making things not as funny anymore. You know? Not as funny to me. Things that I used to find funny aren't as funny.
Hell yeah, dude.
Jacob, you know.
I'm with you, man.
Jacob, you know. I'm scrolling through my fucking Instagram. Why do you, Bryan, why do you follow so many Down syndrome influencers?
Not when you wear rose quartz, you better not be.
I know.
Oh, bro.
That's a positive spirit stone, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Brother, this guy stinks!
It's not funny anymore.
You're a dummy, bitch. You will never know shit. Don't nobody want you. Don't nobody need you.
What about,
Wait, is that the end of the bit?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You should do a thing where you go end of bit so everyone knows.
You need to leave.
Actually, now that you're a rose quartz man, say new bit. Make it a positive spin. Is he on his last minute?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Hey, Bryan, do that great bit where you're like, what if Rose Quartz was narrating when Steve Harvey flew into the World Trade Center?
Okay, I can do that.
That's my favorite bit.
Okay. Pussy juice soluble condoms. What about that? Yeah.
I'll offer you $100,000 for 2%.
Yeah?
Is that a different show, guys?
I think it's a good idea.
That's just a fruit roll-up.
Me too, but I want $1 premium on every sale.
Danny likes that. That's good.
Don't dox her, dude. What the fuck?
I'm not doxing anybody.
Not a good
Because you just murdered her? What was that sound effect for?
That's how he got the feet off. He just shot him off. His ex-girlfriend's Megan Thee Stallion.
What about...
All right, Bryan, here's your chance. Silver's filming, man. Big finish.
Guys,
big finish. Big finish.
It's not a big finish.
Nah, man, this is whether you get lazy or not, man.
It's
Big finish.
literally just putting condoms on your feet.
Socks?
What about that?
Socks.
Socks? No.
Don't you know that trench foot is an STD?
And they're pussy juice soluble.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
All right, Bryan, do you have anything else for us?
What about Liar Liar? It's Liar Liar. It's the sequel to Liar Liar, but it takes place in 2024.
Wait, it's a sequel but it has the exact same name?
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid. That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's called Liar Liar 2. And it's just Jim Carrey going around misgendering people.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's all. I'm Bryan. Thank you, baby.
Yeah, that's not right. Fuck you. Is that what you sound like?
Can I use your glasses?
No.
Do a Ross impression?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You don't have the attitude.
Roz, can I please use your glasses?
No.
I want to do an impression of you.
No. You just told like 5 minutes of jokes about cutting off feet and fucking them.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No. Nuh-uh.
All right, everybody. Your next comic. I'm sure you're ready for it.
This is my Roz impression.
Are you done?
It would be better if I had the fucking glasses.
All right. Fuck off with that shit, okay? Your next comic coming to the stage actually looks like an accurate representation of someone who cuts off feet and fucks them. It's Cale
Oh, look, it's Thick Astley.
I do want to make it clear, Jacob didn't get the chance to time his set, but Bryan actually told 8 minutes of jokes about cutting feet off and fucking them. So, yeah, I was paying attention.
Do you want a sticker?
Yeah, be careful.
Here you go. That's what you get.
And they don't have no more for that. I'll cut your feet off.
You catch one? Oh, there you go.
There we go.
I'll fuck your feet.
Don't worry, diabetes will do that soon enough.
Boy. I'll fuck your feet,
Yeah.
boy.
Nadine's back there
Don't
cackling.
fuck with me.
You're the one feeding the ice cream.
Danger.
What do you call a lazy bull?
Wrong.
You want it so bad, I know. A bulldozer, you fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come in so hard.
They hired Brian Fontaine to make that last batch.
It's Valentine's Day. We need love in this room. The last set, there was not a lot of love happening.
I love your feet, boy. Silence. Impudent fucking suck.
Shut up.
Cock-sucking motherfucker. Fucking boy. I'll kill you.
If I wanted to watch...
Wait, comment from the crowd. It's 14th of February. We're still playing Guess That Black Guy. Do better. Alright, guys, you want to play the game we play every single year in Black History Month? You want to play with Cale Moore? Alright, it's your favorite game in Big City. Guess That Black Guy!
Why does this happen every time I actually have material to try?
It's alright, don't worry, I forgot to start the clock.
Cale, it's Frederick Douglass.
Alright, I'm gonna play the sound and you have to tell me who it is. Are you ready? Okay.
But he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people.
Alright, Cale, who is that black guy?
Cale, it's Frederick Douglass.
Cale.
George Washington Carver.
You said can't wait, you got it. Good job, Cale. And that was Guess That Black Guy.
Hey! Alright, fuck me, I guess. I'm gonna fuck myself.
Cale, that was Rosa Parks.
You look like a
Feel like there's
substitute
been a lot of
teacher, like,
conflict.
I'll wait.
My mom bought me the sweater, thank you very much.
We can tell.
Can you tell by how it's half a size too small?
She got it off the Old Navy mannequin.
I'm trying to do material here. If I wanted to watch Jacob McFadden and Bryan Fontaine argue with each other for 10 minutes, I could have gone to the Black Lives Matter rally.
Are you wearing underwear?
Fuck yeah,
Why do you Cale, why do you got panty lines, bro? Cale, why you got panty lines, my boy?
Really should wear a thong with corduroys.
Nigga.
Alright, this guy in front needs to stop.
Jesus Christ.
Cale sounds like he only says this when he comes. Cale looks like he keeps an ejaculation journal. 3.5 milliliters. Salty taste.
2 feet in diameter.
4.5 feet?
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah. No, when I ejaculate, I just step back with my fists on my hips and I go, good day's work.
Okay, you said you had material you wanted to do?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Well, 1 minute remaining. Yeah, I'm just playing. You have so much time, bro.
Okay, again, I'm keeping track and I'm pretty sure I've been up here for like 6 minutes.
You're fine. No, we only have one comic left. We're ahead of time. You do your shit.
So this is going to be my second Valentine's Day in Richmond. The first one was a Tuesday, so I was probably hanging out with Jacob at Home Sweet Home. But I try to spend my Valentine days in Richmond inside as much as possible because I have to imagine that polycules just roam the streets rounding people up.
It's like the Purge.
Like a Wild West posse. We're riding for babes.
They're looking for a tall, strong white man to order for them at restaurants.
It's always great to be here. I did a show recently that I think was the pinnacle of my career. It was at an Irish shoe store.
Hey.
Yeah, it was literally, it was just a shoe store with a bunch of Irish flags and shit hanging up all over the place. And I found that kind of funny because I'm Irish and I can tell you firsthand that the Irish are not a running people. We're not a culture that runs a lot. The closest thing the Irish invented to a sport is called Irish road bowling. Has anyone ever heard of this?
No, motherfucker!
Is that just a circle jerk?
Thank you.
It's river dance.
Irish road bowling is where you literally mark off a section of road and you take a cannonball.
And then you put certain people on one side of it.
What? Anyway, you take a cannonball and you see how many throws it takes you to get from one end to the other, and whoever has the least throws is the winner. But to me, Irish road bowling sounds a lot like a euphemism for drunk driving. Thank you, I deserve that. And if you merge onto the interstate, it's called bowling with the bumpers on. Well, that was my material I wanted to work.
That was it? That was it?
Cale.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Cale. The mix, that's what you had to get off your chest?
Can we all agree, as an Irish person, I think Mick is maybe the gentlest racial slur in existence. So I need, Bryan, I need you to come up with some better racial slurs for Irish people.
I don't think that's good.
Oh, I can do that.
I'll have you a text.
Mr. Clover Clover.
If you open,
Shut up. They call me Mr. Clover Clover. Shut up.
I literally just did that. He did it a split second.
Yeah, but he's black. It's cooler. Dude, the IRA is Mr. Bombastic.
Yeah, Mr. Thank it.
God damn it, Bryan.
At least in Ireland, they appreciate white people in sweaters.
They call me Mr. Big Fat Baby.
Sorry. All right, I need to get the fuck out of here. My name has been Cale Moyer. Thank you, guys.
First. All right, our show is coming to an end. Everyone say, oh. Don't clap. Oh, we're sad. We're very sad. But we're going to be very happy when our next comic comes up. She's fantastic. She is the creator of Come. Don't forget to get your copies.
That sounds like the weirdest way to call someone a slut. It's like she's the creator of Cum. It's like a D&D character.
She walked in here tonight with a giant box of cum.
All right, y'all. Let's give a very warm welcome to Emilie Erbland.
If I'm the creator of Come, I think that makes me God. I'm pretty sure. Hey.
Wrong.
Hey. Thanks everyone for sticking around to the end of the show. Really appreciate y'all. Who watched the Super Bowl on Sunday?
hell yeah.
Whenever I watch a major sporting event like that, I pay special attention to the national anthem. Of course, on Sunday we got to see the one and only Reba McEntire do it. She's a single mom who works 3 jobs now. I think instead of hiring a celebrity to sing for us, we should pan to a random audience member and hold the camera on them until they do a perfect rendition. You know, and maybe the game can't start until they get it just right.
Hell yeah.
And maybe we revoke their citizenship if they don't. You know? Yeah. It's Valentine's Day, everybody. Yeah, the most romantic thing that happened to me today is Nadine told me I have the best rack in the comedy community.
And the best gum.
Wrong.
Yeah. Dating in Richmond is hard because I think there's a little bit of a taboo about caring too much. Like everyone is trying to seem very cool and like they don't really care. Which makes me, a person who naturally cares too much, feel like I should match that energy, right? I'm like, oh, you self-medicate your ADHD with cocaine? Awesome, awesome. Oh, you expect me to join your collection of girlfriends? Okay.
Why are you calling me out on this?
I mean, I'm already part of your harem, babe.
I know where you're coming from. People see my collared sweater and they say, that guy, he's cool. He doesn't care about anything.
Wrong.
That's what they said. Yeah.
He's a bad boy.
That guy in his khakis. He totally did.
These are corduroys for your information.
Let me talk to him. I bet you spent at least 20 minutes in the dressing room deciding what shade of corduroys would look best against your pasty skin and not make it look like you're not wearing pants. Yeah, I date. I date.
Totally.
I do really normal things when I go on dates, you know, like I'm seeing this one guy recently. We'll call him Lucky, just for the purposes of the joke.
Was he?
We do really normal things when we go on dates, you know? We like to share a nice meal together. We like to go on long walks. And everything was going swell until one day, he holds up this jar of organic peanut butter to me. And he says,
Have you ever been swallowed up?
That's exactly what he said.
Where is that from?
God, dude.
He said, baby, I like to rub this peanut butter all over you and then lick it off. I'm like, all right. My folks raised me right. I don't have a nut allergy. So we go for it. We go for it, right? I'm no coward. And it goes swell until a few days later, he's dirty talking to me and he's like, oh baby, can't wait to do that again. Can't wait to lick more peanut butter out of your Kong. And I realized that by Kong, he means like my sacred Kong. Long story short, I had to put him down. Yeah, the men in Richmond are dogs. Yeah.
Real quick, comment from the crowd. Why is Monty dressed like a bisexual lumberjack?
Yeah, dating's hard. I don't date, you know, other comics because it would be redundant. You know, they already have a type 5. I didn't prepare that much material today because I really came up here to plug my silly little passion project.
Take this, girls, come!
Yeah, I have a degree in English literature, and this is what I did with it. Yeah, I have copies in the back. They are free. Some things you might expect from a copy of Comedy Underground magazine is your horoscope for the month, written by the very talented, very funny Grace Moyer. This issue is, of course, for Valentine's Day, so it features some tearaway Valentines, in case you forgot to give a little sweet something to your loved one. And most importantly, to me, in the very back, there is a calendar of all of the open mics and comedy shows in Richmond. Come out to them.
Come.
Yeah. I think that's all I have to say. It is my birthday tomorrow, for real. And all of take it home. Please take one home. Everyone give it up for your lovely hosts, Roz, Monty. Fantastic job. Thank you for being here on the most lovely night of the year. And I hope you have a good night.
This is a comedy show.
Are you a bunch of little perverts?
shows. We'll be back here again next Wednesday. I will turn into a homeless man with a mustache. It's gonna be incredible. Anyways, everyone give it up for your host, Monty Giles.
Give it up for your host, Giles, everyone!
Let's go smoke weed in the parking lot!
There's only one real love. Time to scream